Like at 10 degrees at 7:33. Good morning, everyone. A man in his 40s is dead this morning after he was hit by a vehicle in the southeast community of Forest Lawn last night. It happened near the intersection of 17th Ave and 52nd Street at around 10 p.m. The driver of the vehicle was taken in for questioning. Investigators are looking into whether alcohol is a factor in this crash. No word yet on whether charges will be laid. A fiscal update from the Notley government this afternoon should offer a glimpse into how the NDP has been faring amid low oil prices. Finance Minister Joe Cici's economic update will cover the first 3 months of this fiscal year. That means from April to June. That's when crude was hovering around $60 US a barrel. The situation, of course, much worse than that right now. Oil is just over $44 a barrel. Experts say we won't know the effect of the current price of crude on the NDP's finances here until they deliver the budget at the end of October. Joe Cici has said we can expect a deficit of about $5.4 billion. A lot of people now speculating it could go as high as $8 billion. A Main Street poll, by the way, released this morning asks Albertans what the Notley government should do in response to low oil prices. 44% of people say, well, cut spending. The NDP should cut it. About 1 in 5 suggesting maintaining or increasing spending to protect services. 10% say raising taxes and other revenue sources. 23% simply not sure what the provincial government should do. We're now in week 5 of this marathon 11-week federal election campaign. On the trail today, Conservative leader Stephen Harper begins his day in Ottawa. Liberal leader Justin Trudeau, he's taking today off. The NDP's Tom Mulcair logging a lot of travel time right now. He's waking up in Saskatoon this morning after spending much of yesterday in Halifax. Now, Mulcair is in Saskatchewan, hoping he can gain a foothold in the province thanks to some redrawn riding boundaries. Mulcair, by the way, wraps up his day in BC at a rally in Penticton. Mulcair, the only major party leader on the campaign trail yesterday. The other two parties continue, though, to take aim at the NDP platform, and Mulcair says with recent polls showing the NDs in the lead, the Tories and Liberals are getting desperate.
Canadians know that the NDP has the best track record for balanced budgets of any party in Canada. Proud track record, goes back to Tommy Douglas. I've got that experience around the cabinet table. I am not going to be leaving this type of debt on the backs of future generations. So we're going to do things differently from the Conservatives. We're going to remove some of the things that they've been spending money on. We're going to bring in our own priorities. But every step of the way, it's going to be costed. It's going to be realistic. But I thought that the Conservative number was ridiculous. That one by the Liberals is so fanciful that it defies description.
The number that Tom Mulcair is talking about there is the Liberals estimating that over a 4-year term, the NDP shortfall, if they're elected, would be $28 billion. The Conservatives claim the first year of an NDP government, there would be a shortfall of $8 billion. That's between Mulcair's promises and new spending and his pledge to balance the national budget. With the economy a central issue in this federal election campaign, a lot of people, well, they're going to be watching when Stats Canada releases the latest jobs figures for August. Those numbers are due out on Friday this week. Our national unemployment rate has been stuck at 6.8% for about 6 months. Observers will be looking for any signs of movement.